I know it's showtime, but I have been looking at Instagram. Oh, Superman, what are you doing there? Oh God! Welcome everybody to a Saturday. I was going through my Instagram just now. Cat can verify. It's a little bit too early to be putting up Christmas trees. That's all I know. I would not be putting up a Christmas tree just yet. Thanksgiving's not even here. It's crazy. Let me go ahead and welcome a few people. First of all, one of the very first things I put in there was about a book called The Gray Ghost. It's like a 1920s thriller series, kind of like I don't know. I haven't read it yet. I got a copy of it here, but I got a copy of one of them. It's a whole series. I'll talk about that in a minute. But I put the Amazon link. Anytime you start talking, the cat just has to get here. But I put an Amazon link there. It's available on Amazon or for purchase at the Super Museum if you guys want to check it out. Supposedly, from what Nicholas, the author, told me, he said I should have got the first one though. I think I got like the second or third one. But he said, hope you enjoy. So I'm excited. Let's check that out. First one in the room though was Thrifty Angela saying hello to everybody. Hello, Thrifty Angela. How are you doing? Sorry about the Superman statue today. I went to bed at 7 o'clock in the morning and I set my alarm for 10 a.m. And I was gonna work on 2 hours sleep, and I just overslept. I didn't wake up until like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So Superman was late. He was late. If the fate of the world relied on this morning, there'd be no world anymore. Judy Smiley is in the room. Hello, everybody. We got Victoria May Wallace is in here. Hello, Victoria. Hope you're doing splendid on this fine day. Hoping you guys can hear me. I hope I got the microphone set up. This is just I didn't have much time. I'm en route down to Miami right now, and I'm just trying to get down there, and I had to pull over to be able to do this. And sometimes those little spur of the moment, trying to get everything set up perfectly, the mic dialed in, green screen working properly. It's not easy to do within a couple of minutes. Uncle Lisa's in the room. Hello, Uncle Lisa. Hippie shake. Uncle Lisa's done some amazing stuff to help me with the Superman Soup and Sandwich restaurant thing. He helped me get the banner that's going to be painted on wood and on the side of the restaurant, maybe even some t-shirts. So he's done a lot of help. So thank you, Uncle Lisa. I stuck up for you last night on BB3's stream too. So they were all making fun of you. I stuck up for you. Something about horses. We got Hitch Up and Toe is in the room. Hello, Hitch Up and Toe. Let's see here. James Cantonese. If those of you that don't know James, I don't know what happened, but he had to start a new channel or something. James, if you can, are you a moderator? Are you? I can't tell if you're a moderator. You should be. If you are, go ahead and drop your link to your new channel. I only seen one video on it so far. He was out in the snow, or it was snowing. So I don't think I think he's starting all over again. So everybody, if James wants to, he could drop his link for his new channel in there, and everybody go check it out. Let's build that back up. He needs the help at the moment. We have oh my God, hold on first. Oh, I was reading what Uncle Lisa wrote. We got Tommy Travels is in the room. Tommy, thank you. You don't, every time you pop in, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that, because when you do that, that makes me kind of want to do this right here. Well, it maybe makes, yeah, this. It makes me want to do this. And we have one of the most amazing friends anybody could ever have, Miss Jen Vargas. She knows what I'm going to say. I'm trying. Film Slam and Central Florida Top 5. Hey, Jen Vargas, Central Florida Top 5. How are you doing today? Thanks. This is what kind of friend Jen Vargas is. So she knows I've been wanting a Rode Go wireless mic. Those new mics Rode came out with about a year ago. They're little square things, are wireless. You could put one on your camera, put one on your pants with the lapel, or just use the little box itself as a microphone. I drove from Miami to Minnesota, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, numerous times, have not been able to find it. She's at home in Orlando, goes into a camera store, they have them. And so she found them for me. So when I'm able to come home, who knows, maybe in a day or two or next month, I'm going to ring Jen Vargas from Central Florida Top 5, have her pick me up and take me to that camera store. I want one of those things. They look amazing. But it's cool. You know a true friend when they're out looking for something, or they're out doing their stuff and they see something that you mentioned a long time ago. You know, she's family. She's family. Let's see. Keep going down here. Mary Jones is here. Hello, Mary Jones. Yes, too early for Christmas. I'm telling you, man. Everybody on social media is slapping up their Christmas trees. Cat, stop. She's doing the whole. Buckeye Kitty's been sending me so many videos and photos today of her cats with bow ties on. Really, because bow ties are cool. Doctor Who fans will know what I'm talking about. So she's been, reefer's getting restarted. There it goes. Sorry about the noise. But she's been sending me all sorts of videos and photos of her cats today on Messenger. And yeah, I have to say, cats with bow ties are adorable. But the Christmas stuff is overtaken the funness of cats and bow ties. It's just like, it's Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving, Cat, right? You can stop anytime. See this vibrating? It's because she's doing this to it. Okay, so let's finish up with all this here. Just let me know I got you. I know you do. I got you too. You can contact me anytime. Brett's worship channel. I keep wanting to say Brett's gaming channel, but now it's a worship channel. Hello, Brett. How are you doing today? Anybody else here? Hitch Up and Toes. Last one. Okay, real fast. We got that done. So I just wanted to do a quick Saturday greeting. Honest, that's on the top of my list. Mansion Mom, I'm going to go ahead and toss a link in here. I don't see her in the room yet. She's doing a wedding today. At the Riverview Mansion Bed and Breakfast, they also host weddings. And today and tomorrow, she is hosting a wedding. But I did want to put a link up there. Nobody else click this. I'm just going to slap an invite on there. Copy to clipboard. Copied. I'm just going to toss this in here. This will be for Mansion Mom. If she's free, I want her to pop in because I did a midweek live stream getting donations for a gentleman whose house burnt down, and him and his son are homeless now, and they lost everything. And I got to meet the gentleman yesterday. I stopped by Metropolis, and all the nurses were at the house because Miss Lori, Mansion Mom, brought him from the hospital over there. She doesn't know him neither. She's just, out of the goodness of her heart, somebody was in trouble, and so she brought him over to the house for a couple weeks so he can recoup, right? So Netflix was in the middle of shooting a documentary about Metropolis, Illinois, and so they had the camera set up in one of the rooms, and then in the room that he was being taken care of in, there was like a bunch of nurses and doctors and doing stuff in the mansion to him. So I could tell you now he's in need, and a lot of you guys stepped up with the PayPal donations to her link, and I just wanted to put this out there because I talked to her yesterday. She's going to try and come on in between the wedding and thank everybody personally. So this is for Mansion Mom. So Lori, if you're in the room, you can click that link on your mobile device, on your cell phone, on your Samsung Galaxy 5, I think is what you have. You just click that link, and it should bring you to an application called StreamYard. You'll just follow the instructions, and then you'll pop up down below. If you're here, I don't know if you're here yet. Okay, so leave that link for Mansion Mom. New book. Okay, so Nicholas, I don't know if you guys have seen the Lego brick super museum that he built. He's into Legos, man. He goes on his computer, gets real creative. I'm trying to get him to do one of the Riverview Mansion also. It's like they're huge. He'll make like thousands and thousands of brick Legos. He'll just and he did the super museum. It's great. I'm even a little baby Superman with Morgan in the front, and it looks like the super museum. It's great. He works over at NASA. He's a rocket scientist. He actually builds rockets. That's where I'd like to go. Yeah, have you ever? It's not rocket science. Well, it is for Nicholas. And so not only does he work for NASA, he's an actual real rocket scientist. He's also an author, and he does like crime, like old 1930s some crime novels. And he has a series of books called The Gray Ghost. And you could find these on Amazon. And if you're in person over at the Super Museum has the series in a glass case, and you can pick one up. So I got one, and it wasn't free. I paid for it. Nicholas, if you tune in tonight, I don't know if you're going to be tuning in, but if you do, I paid for this with my own hard-earned cash. And I know if I would have got it at Amazon, seeing the prices on Amazon, I could have got it a few dollars cheaper. Nobody told me. But yeah, so I got this at the Super Museum. So if anybody wants to check it out, you guys can see the name there. Check it out. It says Nicholas Cara is the reader. He's the reader of numerous New York Times best-selling novels, a few comic books, and one cookbook. He lives in Huntsville, Alabama, working at NASA, building rockets straight out of science fiction. And it's true. It's true. You could check him out. I was going to drop his link in there. You just go to his name right there, www.hisname.com. Cat, calm down, please. Calm down. I'm getting angry. So, new book. Anybody want to check it out? He's been really supportive of everything I do, and he's always at the Superman celebrations. I think he does stuff with Svengoolie. You know what was weird? Okay, so I've been watching The Greatest American Hero lately. I've been binge watching the last week. So I'm on season 2, episode 12 right now. Cat. And episode 11 of The Greatest American Hero, they mentioned Svengoolie. They brought it up, like what, a monster from Svengoolie, or so. It was kind of really cool to hear him being spoke about on The Greatest American Hero. I never knew. I never paid attention before. But yeah, so he does all that stuff. So you could Google his name, check out a book if you want. Superman is going to be unveiled between Monday and Wednesday. So if those of you guys that don't watch the Superman statue camera that I got up, he is being refurbished, repainted. Right now, he has a big tarp all around him, over the top of him, around all sides, and they have an actual artist I met yesterday. Actually, 2 artists, and they're in the process of painting him right now. There should be an unveiling sometime between Monday and Wednesday. So anybody watching the Superman statue cam, get ready. It should be pretty exciting. Fingers crossed. Let's see if anybody news in here, because it looks like Thin Blue popped in here. Avenger RV Avengers popped in. I see that. Did Thin Blue pop in? I didn't see them pop in anywhere. But Aloha Conk popped in. Box Van D. Hold on. Blue, there's Blue up here. Box Van, what are you doing, girl? Hello, my dear friend. I love you too. What do you do? Stop. Hey, there's people out there in need. You could just that would help people right there. You don't need to give it to me. But I thank you so. I love you so much, D. I have no idea what you're doing. She's rolling on her back and just grabbing stuff with both hands. It's funny. I'll be ignoring her like this. She'll come behind me, pretend I'm a cat, and she'll just sit there and she'll tap you. She'll tap. She gives a little tap, tap, don't you? You do the tap, tap thing. Saying, hey, pay attention to me. Look, cat, when I was tapping, you made me mess up my green screen. All right, so let me fix this green screen. and continue on with stuff because, ooh, and I know I got this room pretty well lit. I don't know what is going on. Sometimes you hold stuff up to the camera. I don't see the thin blue lane, but I said hi because others are saying hi. Oh, I don't see him neither. Buckeye Kitty's in the room. She's been sending me all sorts of craziness with her cats today. That's all. This cat, the cat is just funny. Yeah, she's been sending me all sorts of stuff with her cats today. Uh, yeah, Superman reveal. I'm looking forward to it. Now, yesterday I did have my camera and I was going to go inside the tarp and record the inner workings, the paint as it's going on. And then I decided not to because I got permission yesterday when they were painting. I was going to go in and kind of get a behind the scenes. I got some behind the scenes that'll be posted next week, but I didn't want to spoil it. I want to be surprised just like everybody else when the unveiling happens. I think it's going to be stop. Your art, will you stop? Stop. That's why the green screen's messing up. You're pulling my lights everywhere. Stop. Okay. This is a little topic. This happened to me yesterday. So I started off in Green Bay, Wisconsin, right? Hello, Uncle Lisa. How are you guys? Uncle Lisa already said too, but I didn't say hi to Justin and Christina. As a matter of fact, I was just looking at one of your posts just now. You had your van, 2 pictures of your van. I love what you guys did with that protection on the roof of your van. It just looks good. But I just seen that on social media. So I started off in Green Bay, and I'm driving downtown Green Bay because I was on the wrong street, a street I probably shouldn't have been down. And so I'm driving, and all of a sudden there's this gigantic, enormous football, maybe the size of my trailer, with a Green Bay Packer football guy. I get that, yeah, Green Bay's the Packers, right? Don't know much about football. And he's standing on the football, and I go, oh, there's a video in the making. So I'm trying to find places to park. It's like 6 a.m, no traffic really, but you still can't park your tractor trailer or oversized or rig down there. And I was going, there goes an opportunity missed. So I'm driving a little bit longer, and I find a 1950s classic, and an actual 1950s McDonald's, not retroed out, like bringing back the past that a lot of places are doing. This was an actual 1950s McDonald's up in Green Bay. And I said, oh, okay, well, I can get out here and shoot some video. So I start to shoot video. Oh, we're sorry, we can't let you in due to the fact that Green Bay right now is like one of the worst locations in the state for the pandemic. So I go, man. So I pack up everything and continue down the road trying to find something else. So I'll get like 1 or 2 clips recorded as I'm going into something, and then find out you can't do it. And then what do you do with those clips? So like you have the opportunity to shoot multiple different videos and get a bunch in the can. And it's just like I don't know. So I shot a video like that, just showing all the stuff that I try to do but can't do within a day period. Do you guys ever have that? Or do you guys, when you go out to shoot a video, do you know exactly what you're going to shoot video for? Like, I know Dee just did her unboxing of her new generator. So she obviously knew she was going to record a video about that generator. And it came out great. Tommy Travels just posted a new video. What was it? A magic paranormal thing. I haven't watched it yet. I tried to share it on my community tab, and it kept saying that he pulled it down. But I do believe it's up. But I haven't watched it yet. But so he knew when he was going there what he was shooting video of. And no, Google, I don't want to talk to you. Thing popped up. I just noticed, I think I'm the only one that has trouble, because sometimes people are stationary and they can go check stuff out. But when you're always on the go, you have to break out that camera when you can. And you think you're going to get some great stuff. You just can't do it. Little Bit Crazy's in the room. Hello, Little Bit. Hope you're doing fine on this wonderful Saturday evening. Okay. Here's something else. I think it was Reverend Tommy or what? It was Reverend Tommy or somebody sent me an image of Cousin Eddie, the RV. Well, Cousin Eddie's RV from vacation. It's a model. And on the top of it, it was like Santa and the reindeer. So but it was a model, So it got me thinking, how many people within our community actually decorate their RVs, their trailers, their box vans, and stuff like that? Do you guys not, if you go to the campgrounds, a lot of times you go like to Disney campground, Fort Wilderness campground, or 1,000 Trails or something, you'll see people that are there for the whole month and they definitely decorate. But as a boondocker, do you guys ever get out there and decorate for the holidays? How many of you guys actually put up Christmas trees in your RVs? If anybody at all. Fantastic Travels is in the room. Hello, Fantastic Travel. Look at this also. California Travel Videos is here. No way for us. Just shot 100 gigabytes, 150 files over a 3-day getaway. Oh, you're going to have some fun editing. Definitely. 100 gigabytes of video shot. I don't even know how you go through that much. A normal video for me is between 3 and 4 gigs. And I don't post 4K. I only post 1080p 30 frames, sometimes 24 frames. But I figure it's YouTube. I've posted some 4K videos, but it's just so much easier and to do 1080p with the hardware I got. There's no way I could go through 100 gigabytes of video. That would be insane. Is BB3 in the room? Whoa. Mary Jones is saying hello to BB. Yeah. Oh, BB is here. She is. There's the girl. Got to catch her live last night. I don't think I caught her from the beginning, but she was having a fun stream. Definitely. Hope we need to talk, BB. I was going to call you last night and I didn't do it. I feel like I'm bugging people. Yeah. Jen says you don't need 4K for YouTube. You really don't. Though I did get the new Chromecast, the 4K Chromecast. I don't have a 4K TV though. I might have to get one. But to watch YouTube videos in 4K, they got 6 and 8K on YouTube now. And I just can't see. There's no way my Chromebook would melt trying to edit that type of video files. There is no way. And I got 4K cameras, and I have an 8K camera. I can record in 8K. But man, there is just no way to edit that. And really, who's benefiting? 1080p is just fine, right? Let's see. Van Vita's in here too. Look at that. She has been prophylactic, whatever the word is. She's doing videos like crazy. And let me check. I think she's over 1,000. I think she broke 1,000, and I think she's working on her hours. Or she already? Van Vita, did you already get your hours? I gotta look here. Van Vita Vlogs. There, I didn't even have to type your whole name in. It just popped up. Yeah, okay, so you're way over. You got your 1.11, but I don't know. Let me go to your videos here. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know if you got your hours yet. I'm assuming you're getting close because you have been proficient. That's the word. You've been proficient in videos. And I think you got a premiere coming up or a new live coming up again. Let's see here. See, it doesn't take forever to upload. I could upload, like if I'm in a 5G zone, not rural 5G. And let's talk about different types of 5G that I've been discovering across the United States too. That's a good topic. Is 5G worth it at this point in time? Is it? But let's see. She still needs hours. So everybody check out Van Vita. She does lives all the time. Pop in there. She's been doing some wonderful interviews lately. So 5G phones and 5G hotspots. A lot of the cell phone carriers are trying to push this 5G, which is great. 5G is awesome, right? In theory, it's going to change the way we live. Smart cars, self-driving, everything. Cars are going to be able to talk to each other. It's going to be great. But for mobile devices, at least in this point, the Verizon ones, like the Note 20 Ultra and the Z Fold and stuff like that, and all the new phones like that. Verizon, at least, it's almost nationwide. I'm getting 4G in rural areas in the middle of nowhere, but it's actually slower than the 4G. So I don't know why the radios inside your mobile devices are switching to 5G when you have perfectly good 40 up, 20 down load, speeds. And then it kicks you on 5G and you're getting like 7 or 8 and maybe a 10 down or up. Why don't these radios just stay locked on the strongest signal? Why doesn't it stay on 4G? And then when you get into Chicago, Atlanta, St. Louis, or something like that, and you're in the city, like in St. Paul, Minnesota, or Minneapolis, or something like that, then you get those 1 gigabyte speeds. When you're passing near the buildings, that's amazing. If you're going to upload video, your video could be uploaded like that as fast as you could snap your finger. You can have a 5 or 6 gig video done that fast. It does work. But the rural country, normal interstate roads like between Atlanta to Orlando, it's just basic the 5G radio is working, but 4G is actually faster. And so I have noticed being on 5G, sometimes it being really slow to upload. But then if I'm in a city, yeah, there's no contest. It's 1 gigabyte speeds or faster sometimes like 500 or 600 up and 300 down or something. But that a lot of times, it's fast. It's just fast. But 5G's rolling out. Like it or not, it's rolling out. I like it. I just wish the speeds were like they are in the cities. And if you're not going to have those speeds in the cities, stick to a strong 4G. And because there's a lot of YouTubers out there that use their cell phones to upload. I don't know. California Travel says, even if you might be lucky enough to have good high-speed connection with 1 mile line of straight of the cell tower, no one wants to talk about how quickly it drains your battery. My batteries don't drain. I'm on 5G right now. That's it. Oh no, it just switched to 4G. I'm sorry. This one just switched to 4G. Oh, hold on. It's also connected to my jetpack, and it doesn't need to be. Let's see if it switches over to 5G here. Okay, I'm like in Tifton, Georgia right now. Tifton has 4G, so I'm getting pretty good speeds here. But yeah, I can go about a day and a half on 5G without charging my phone. It doesn't drain battery, and that's using Netflix and checking social media and basic stuff. And on my Pixels, I never even I don't worry about charging my devices anymore. God, I remember back in the day, you have like the HTC phones, and I loved it. I was a big HTC fan. I love HTC. And then the older Samsungs and some of the older phones back in the day. And you might get an hour, but you had swappable batteries. You could take a battery out and put a new battery in, But then you go to Disney or Universal, you're just taking some photographs, and your phone lasts maybe an hour. An hour. Nowadays, I can go to Disney or Universal, take one phone with me, really not have to worry all day long, recording video, taking photos, ordering food, checking my bank account, or playing the games that the theme park has, and I don't worry so much anymore about charging my mobile devices. And yeah, 5G, it depends. This phone here has 120 hertz refresh rate, and people say that drains the battery a lot, that I should keep it down on 60s. But hey, that 120, it's like butter. It's like butter when you touch that screen. It's just having that high refresh rate. I'll take the battery hit, but it's like it still hasn't affected me. A lot of people talk about it in social media about the battery taking a hit at 120 hertz or connected to 5G. It hasn't happened to me, at least with the devices I have. Cargo Dan is in the room. I like my bag phone. I wish I had my bag phone still. Don't mess with Popo in Tifton. I don't. I got pulled over once here. I got pulled over and the cop gets out of his car. I'm a truck driver. I don't know why the cop did this, but he walks up with his hand on his weapon and he comes up and he stands about 3 feet away from my door, cocked and ready to go. And I go, and I told the officer, I said, "Why are you so nervous walking up to a truck? I'm a truck driver." And I said, he goes, "Well, you have to be careful nowadays." And I said, "Dude, if you're that scared to pull traffic over, you shouldn't be an officer." And we got into a debate and he started getting cocky. But I just felt that's true. If you're that nervous pulling people over and so frightened you have to walk up to a car with your hand on your weapon, you don't need to be you shouldn't be doing that job. Yeah, so don't mess with the cops in Tifton. They're cowards. They're fraidy cats. Hopefully I have no Tifton police officers watching this video. Sherry's here. So far so good, Sherry. I hope you're having a good day. Where's she at? God, I must be missing people. Well, hello, Sherry. Captain Jack Scrapper is going to be coming on at 7 p.m. Wow, I still got like 30 minutes to go. This list was supposed to last me 1 hour. All that was supposed to last me 1 hour. How do people last an hour on YouTube? Some people go 2 or 3 hours. I don't see how they do it. Especially without their green screens messing up. Mine always messes up. Scott Jacobs, appreciation. Hopefully enjoying. Buckeye Kitty, what are you saying here? I bet she's sending me more photos of her cats. She's in the room. Let's look at these. Let's look at these cat pictures. What is Buckeye sending me here? What the heck? That scares me. That just scares me. So when I was a kid, we lived in there's this town called Doyle, California, just outside of Herlong, Sierra Army Depot, not far from Susanville, California, in Mount Lassen area. And we lived out there, and we had porcupines everywhere. And you know how some people nowadays, pit bulls are the big things, or chihuahuas. It's either you want a pit bull or you want a chihuahua. I don't know. But back in the day, we were Great Dane people. We loved our Great Danes, and we had numerous Great Danes. That picture you just sent me just grosses me out, man. It's like you wake up in the morning, and as a kid, you wake up in the morning, you go out in the front yard. We lived it's kind of deserty, right? It's kind of mountain desert, high Sierra deserts up there. And you go outside, say hi to the dogs. Your job is to feed the dogs. You're the kid. You got to get out there, make sure they got water, feed them. So you go out there. The dogs come running up to you with a full face full of quills in there from the porcupines. And there's just something about all those quills in a face that just creep you out, man. It's just like you feel bad. But I just been traumatized from that type of stuff from growing up as a kid. And that picture, that's a frightening picture, man. But that's not a dog. Never stick your head in a hole of a tree just to see what's in there. And it's a dude, and he has the same thing my dogs had. Yeah, it's like that's the grossest, scariest thing, man. Spiders and porcupine quills. Terrifying. Cargo's, what's he saying here? Oh, he's saying hello. Okay. So yeah. No more of that, Buckeye Kitty. I don't want to see no more of that. Your cat's cool. I'm cool with seeing the cats, but porcupine quills, nah. All right. That's about it. Mansion Mom, are you in the room? Are you still doing the wedding? You want me to pause? If she doesn't pop in, she's busy. So I'm going to go ahead and thank. I don't know who all donated to the cause to help this gentleman and his son out. But for those of you that did in my midweek quick little live stream, I want to thank you guys so much for your assistance. She raised over $300. So I know she went clothes shopping for them, went and got pants, shirts, underwears, all the supplies they needed. And it really made a big difference. And so I know she's doing the wedding right now, and she wanted to come on possibly sometime in a break within the wedding and pop in and say thank you herself. But I will go ahead and thank you guys. I got to thank you guys. It was amazing. BB3 says, "Oh, where did you go? You climbed up, jumped up just as I was hitting the thing. Do you still have the camera in the morgue?" No, I do not. I took the camera out. Possibly we'll be putting it in the portal to hell room, on that fireplace in the upstairs bedroom, where the gentleman that's in that room right now stays up late at night, says spirits and ghosts come out of the fireplace and talk to him all night. I spent the night in your room. I stayed in your room, and he was talking all night long. Nobody in there with him. He was in there talking. And I don't know if it's in his head, but he was in there chatting away till 5 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't sleep because my mind was freaking out, man. I go, who's he talking to? So he's going to be leaving soon, and I might put a camera in there on that. But at the moment, I took that camera, put it up at the Super Museum. It's under the cash register area, sitting down there right now. So might do that. Not saying I will, but I might. Where are you streaming from, Hippie? I am sitting at the Love's truck stops just outside of Tifton. The Harley Davidson dealers up the road. Then you got the Pilot with the not Five Guys, the Steak and Shake, and then you come down the street, next exit, and you got the Loves. I just pulled into the Loves real fast. There was a parking spot. Figured I'd grab a bite to eat, do my live stream, and continue on south to Florida, and make it down there in about 4 hours. Is that a Spidey crawling up your green screen? No. This? God, I hope not. No, it's just, and you know what's weird? Everybody, we all try and get the green screen working perfect, but setting up the lights, because I got a big light up here, and then I got these double lights over here. Most of the time they work good, but it's been like the sun's been setting like at 9 o'clock at night. Now and so you got that natural light coming in your window, so that's helping light everything. But now at 7 or 6 o'clock in the evening, it's starting to get dark. It's nighttime now. So now I have to rely on these lights, and I think I'm going to have to do something else because this is just not working. Let's see here. I don't want to go on the morgue streams. I don't want the morgue streams to swap. What is that? Are you speaking to text? Keep them going. Okay, if anybody wants me to keep them going, but I want to switch locations. I want to put the cameras in other rooms. I'd like to get more cameras. Keep one in the morgue, because I'm allowed like four or six cameras on that application. So I can just keep that screen up with all the cameras at once, so everybody can just watch every camera at once. I wouldn't mind doing that, but at $165 a pop, I don't make that kind of money, and I'm trying to get this restaurant going. So I'm thinking about moving the cameras around, and the other museum is supposedly haunted too, and so I kind of wanted to set a camera up in there. I'd like to move the cameras around town a little bit. Let's see if we could find some more goodies, some more ghostly fun. It's just hard when you can only spend a couple hours in town and have to split again. Uncle Lisa says more spooky morgue stuff, Hippie. Maybe less streams from the bathtub though. I actually got another video, because when I was live that night, I was actually shooting video on a camera too, and I didn't feel protected or safe recording on the camera. That's why I went live. So I'm going to be posting another angle non-live later this week. It's there. It's in the can. It's in private right now. I'm going to be releasing it. So Uncle Lisa, be prepared. There's more naked hippie coming. RV Butterfly. Hello, RV Butterfly. Look at you. God, long time no see. Wow. How are you doing? Tommy says, hold on. You and BB are talking amongst each other. BB, what we could do is once you're feeling up to it, and we know when we're both going to be close to each other, we can collaborate on a ghost video. We can go to a haunted location and stay the night. And if you want to come to the morgue and sit down there, I double dog dare you to sit. I will leave you down there for 30 minutes, and just have you sit in that rocking chair by yourself. I double dog dare you. I was afraid to do it. Um, so everybody's saying hello to everybody else. Oh no. So real quick, since we do have Uncle Lisa in the room, I don't think we're allowed to talk about what Beyond Beauty was talking about the other night. So about Uncle Lisa, so I'm going to keep that hush hush for now. And this has nothing to do with the horse, nothing to do with the horse schlong. Uh, yes, Limp Mansion collab, please. I thought on one of your videos lately you said that Limp Mansion was closed down, or they were tearing it down, or that was another house. I can't see them tearing Limp Mansion down because that's part of the brewery and that's part of the history. So, but I for some reason in my brain, I thought, well, how are we going to spend the night in that mansion together if they tore it down? But it wasn't the Limp; it was something else you had. But yeah, we'll make it happen before I get the rest. Well, I'll be bringing Cousin Eddie up. So Cousin Eddie will be in Metropolis, Illinois, for a few months, getting this restaurant and everything put together. And maybe I'll grab somebody's car and drive up to you, and we'll spend the night. Uncle Lisa says, it sure is spooky, but that's only because Hippie is all naked and never aware of the reflecting things in the background. Uncle Lisa, I know you sent me an image of somebody, a spook that was in the window behind me. I want to make that a thumbnail. I was going to use it for tonight's thumbnail, and I couldn't find the image. I know you sent it to me, so I got to go back through our text messages. It was. If that would actually been there, I would have. The water in that bathtub would have changed colors. Definitely. No, part of the old brewery. Oh, part of the brewery collapsed. Okay. Well, to spend the night in that mansion, it's so inexpensive. Yeah, we got to do it. So over the next couple months, we'll get it set up. I'm just trying to save breakdown money. This is my plan. How many minutes we got left? Okay, we got 15 minutes or so before Captain Jack comes on. I can't wait for more ghostly streams. I just don't want it to just all be from one place. Riverview Mansion doesn't want to be known as a haunted bed and breakfast. It just is. And it's on their website, but they don't want to be actually known. You know, you don't want to go there just because of the ghost. You go for the food. You go for the relaxation. You go to get an Instagram selfie with Superman. That's what you go for. And unless you're getting married. Who wants to get married, though? Cargo Dan says, see you soon, brother. Gotta go blow out the carburetor. This is what I'm getting ready to talk about. Stay awake and keep the shiny side up. Be safe. Thank you, Cargo. So this is the plan. I'm going to be... Cousin Eddie is a 1992 holiday rambler. He's not in the best of shape. He's not in the worst of shape, but... I mean, it's not like he was sitting out in the middle of the desert for 20 years and someone goes out there, tosses a battery and fires it up, and it's all torn up from sun and wind damage. But he's old, and he's not in the best of shape. He needs some tender, loving care. As a matter of fact, the last time I was home, I broke the serpentine belt and fixed it myself like a man. And I was pretty proud of myself about that. But it got me thinking, okay, so February, March, I'm going to be leaving Florida, driving to Metropolis, Illinois for all summer long. My plan is with Mansion Mom to get this restaurant going. And in March, because that's when the tourist season starts, March, April, May, June is Superman celebration. And then stick it out through fall. So I'm going to take quite a few months off work driving Cousin Eddie up there. I don't know how many of you guys have actually stocked up on breakdown stuff. You know, motorhome people, probably more than camper, Airstream people, because they don't have motors in them, but RVs do. And so I was thinking, What do you think is the over the next couple months I'm going to be buying one thing and putting it underneath my bed, for breakdown purposes. So I got new belts. I was thinking, what's the next thing that could possibly glow go? And I'm thinking an alternator. So I'm thinking about purchasing an alternator, an extra one, putting it under the bed, and then next month buying like a new starter, putting it under the bed. Month after that, maybe a water pump, put it under the bed, and pretty much have all the necessities in case anything does happen out on the road. So I'd like to have that stuff ready to go. I'd like to have $10,000 in a breakdown fund, and then that way I don't have to break down on the road, go live, and go, oh my God, guys, guess what? I broke down, and because everybody has such good hearts here, everybody's going to help, and but I don't want that. I kind of want to be able to. I think part of the adventure is trying to figure stuff out yourself. I look at Box Van D sometimes and see what that woman does. She'll park and she'll just take everything out, refurbish everything, build drawers. How in the heck do you build a drawer with slides and it works perfect? Everything's sized amazingly. How do you do that stuff? You have to be forced to learn how to do it by doing it. And so I want to prep and get everything done and have it ready to go on my own first. And then the only videos I would be having to say is like, okay, guys, I broke down, water pump went out on me. How do you do this? I have everything. I don't want to call Good Sam's or anything and be towed to a shop. I can do this from the road. How do you do it? And then you guys talk me through it, and then I have to do it. I think that's the way I want to do it right now. I'm nervous about it. But Mary Jones says tires. I got brand new tires. They're on. I went and I spent $1,300. Got Cousin Eddie new tires all the way around. Got new batteries. So I got Coach batteries and a battery under the hood. So I got 3 brand new batteries I got last year for the Coach, and then under the hood, that battery was going too, so I would have to use the 3 batteries as a starter battery a couple times. So I went ahead and replaced that too. So I got 4 new batteries. Snacks, most definitely. Uncle Lisa knows what it's about. Water, yeah, but that stuff's all free. I'm talking about breakdown stuff in motors and stuff like that. So the belts, I got extra belts, maybe radiator hoses. That's something else. So I got an RV. When I was changing that belt, I was looking at the radiator hoses. It's a Ford, it's a 460. But the hoses on my pickup truck that I had that had the same motor in it, the radiator hoses were totally different. They don't look like they do in the RV. There's one really long one that goes out to the front through the firewall where you fill everything at. Then I think the bottom one's probably the bottom hose. Well, that's different too, because that goes up to the radiator that's up front. So I don't know how you get the radiator hoses for something like that. RVers Live says, I pumped my poop and it worked. You pumped your poop? That's something else. Speaking of pumping poop, there's something else I have an issue with Cousin Eddie. Now, I don't know. This is my first RV. I've been living in it full time for 2 years now. So I go to Thousand Trails in Orlando. That's my home campground. Well, Wildwood's my home campground, 3 Flags, but I claim Claremont. So I pull up, because I'm living in it and I'm not hooked up. I don't have it. I don't have all the hookups at work. So I usually dump when I go home on my days off when I get to Thousand Trails. So I get to Thousand Trails, back in, hook my electric up, put the water up. Then I go grab my stinky slinky and I go out there to hook it up. And when you take that little cap off, there's always, if some stuff falls out, not the poopy, but the liquid. And it doesn't smell good. It just doesn't smell good. Is this supposed to do that? Isn't there like so it should, you push that thing all the way in. It should not let liquid fill up in between that cap and that, but it does. Is there something I'm supposed to replace? The thermostat, that's a good call. Maybe grab a thermostat. Not that wouldn't be bad. I like. Okay, yeah, it's moldable like Play-Doh. Um, Nomadic hippie. RV Kids was staying in Wildwood this week. I'll be home. I'll be home in 4 hours. Um, I'll be within 1 mile of Thousand Trails. Is RV Kids still there? I better call Rick. Or I better call on the phone. I'll give them a phone call and see if they're still down there, because that's where I live. Cousin Eddie's like 900 yards maybe from the front entrance of Thousand Trails right now. I seen a video or a photo on Instagram from them that the kids were swimming, but I thought they were swimming in the spring, not the swimming pool. Um, Fantastic says I got covered in gray water yesterday. I think I have something wrong with my seal. Yeah, that's I got down. I never the gray water seals up fine, but another thing is sometimes that gray water smells worse than the black water. Um, let's see. Nomadic Avenger says get a second valve and add it to the end of your drain. That would be easy. That would extend it out a little bit further, so I'm not having to crawl under and do that. I'm having a couple issues with that with the RV. I'll make a video about next time I go home. My next days off, I'm scheduled to go home. I was going to book Christmas time at home. Christmas is booked up at Thousand Trails. Go figure. So I picked January 4th through the 10th. So those are my next. I figured, okay, I'll just continue working, no days off till beginning of January. So once that happens, I'm going to shoot a video of an issue I'm having with the water system when I go to fill it up, and I'll show you guys. Maybe some of you guys can help me out with that. I have a washer and dryer. Not a regular dryer; it's a spin dryer. But I do have a washing machine and a spin dryer. We can fix it in Courtside. I'll just dump it in Courtside. What a nasty place. Used to live out that way. I don't know why everybody goes out there. It's crazy. Fantastic says hippie. How long are you in Florida? Oh, I live in Florida. How long am I going to be there tomorrow? I'll be there tonight. I'm heading home. I'm going to hop inside Cousin Eddie, check on things, grab a shower, and then about 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to head to Lakeland, deliver this to Publix, and then I got to go to Clearwater St. Pete about 10 o'clock in the morning, and then take that down to Miami. And from Miami, I don't know. I should be coming back home to Wildwood for a quick drive-by on the way north, hopefully. But if not, I'll just be sticking to I-95 and splitting, going up to the Carolinas. So at the most, I'll be in Wildwood a few hours tonight. Let's see. Hey, what do you got here? Hey, everyone. Just a friendly reminder to smack that thumbs up. Yes, you must. We got just a couple more minutes. Would one of my moderators do the fantastic job of grabbing Captain Jack Scrapper's link and getting it ready to go? As a matter of fact, yeah, I have nothing to talk about. It's so crazy. I was watching a couple things. In fact, I got a real fast while my mind's there. While my mind is there, YouTube Shorts. I was watching vidIQ the other day and talking about shorts. Now you do not have to put the hashtag shorts in your title, description, or tags anymore. YouTube has gotten away from the hashtag shorts. You don't have to do that. All you got to do is record a video on your mobile device. It has to be a telephone or something, or a camera that can do vertical. You just shoot a 60-second or less vertical video, post it on YouTube, and YouTube will decide if that will be pushed out in YouTube Shorts. So no longer do you have to put the hashtag shorts, just in case anybody's wondering. And like I said before, I don't know if it leads to subscribers. Watch time, you're getting less than 60 seconds, so I don't know if that's helping much. But but if you do get highlighted in shorts, They do push it out, and the videos seem to grab traction, and you do pick up a lot of views. And I know Tommy Travels says that his shorts have been some of the highest viewed videos he's been posting. So, what was the other thing? YouTube Shorts. No, the other thing, I had two things on in my mind going at the same time: YouTube Shorts and something else. And I knew I wanted to talk about the other one first, but then Shorts popped into my mind, and I had to talk about that. Oh, so this is what it was. Boy, it doesn't take long for things to pop back in. They only go out just a little bit, then they come back in. So vidIQ was watching that, and then I was watching TubeBuddy and Nick Nimmin, I think. And or no, it was Brian G. Johnson. And I'm guilty of this quite a bit, and it was kind of a cool video. So like right now, I have my topics. My topics are done. I ran through these things already. Nothing. I don't have nothing to talk about. Sometimes you just start babbling. Sometimes a little too fast. Sometimes you'll sit there and go, you know, the weather has been so beautiful today. You wouldn't believe it. It was like, you know what I'm trying to get at. And what he said made total sense. Even when you don't have nothing to talk about and you just start babbling and wondering what's next, what am I going to talk about? You know, unless you're reading off a script or a teleprompter, go ahead, slow down, stop, even look at the camera and just kind of relax and just talk and regroup. You gotta mentally regroup. And I think that's what I got to do right now. But it's not going to be too easy to regroup at the moment, because there's certain people in our lives that just, I don't know the word, but it's really hard to regroup because they just totally throw you with words that they say. And one of those people just popped in the room. Hello, Papa Drew. Oh, that's Beyond Beauty. Where'd you go? There he is. Hello, Papa Drew. He's not reading that chat. Where? I didn't see you until just now. Well, hold on. What here? I got banned, LOL, by hippie. I love you. Why? What do you mean you got banned? Why would I ban you? You got to be joking, because ban? How do you even ban people? That's a moderator thing. If you got banned, it wasn't by me. It was by a moderator. You pissed off a moderator or something. What do you mean banned? Scroll down here. Hippie, you banned me. RVers Live is me. RVers Live. I didn't ban RVers Live. All they were talking about was poop. Is RVers banned? I didn't ban that. But if you don't have to be a whole other channel coming and talking about poop. You know, Papa Drew can talk about poop as long as this is Papa Drew. But I didn't ban him. Oh, Mary Jones timed out. Okay, well, you guys must. I wasn't reading everything they were. It was kind of shy when I was reading about poop and playing with poop. I was thinking about banning them, but okay. Someone just texted me that they will explain later. It's all fine. Okay, Papa Drew, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I when they started, I didn't want a poopy conversation, but luckily there was a poopy conversation going on, which made me think, hey, I'm having issues with my stinky slinky. So it helped me talk for at least another minute or two. But yeah, I didn't want to talk about poop in a stream. That's porcupine needles in a puppy's face is bad enough. Poop, spiders, and porcupine quills. 3 things I never want to see. Yeah, I love you too, man. I was thinking about it. At first I was going, that's got to be a troll. And then Come to find out, Papa Drew was trolling me. You were trolling me. All right, guys. I got to go. Captain Jack is on. Everybody go over there, raid that man. He needs it tonight because he sounded excited this morning on the Superman statue camera. He was excited about tonight's live stream he has. Oh, we can fix it in courtside. I don't go to courtside, Papa Drew. I avoid that place like the plague. Even before I was in a motorhome. I don't think I would ever take my motorhome out there. I know a lot of people do. I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it. It's just courtside is not for me. I love you guys. I will talk to you later. Like I said, please check out Papa Drew. You can check out Papa Drew too. If he's talking about that stuff here, who knows what he's talking about on his stream? Could be funny. But check out Captain Jack, and I think Art of RVing is on after him. So have fun tonight. Enjoy. I'm going to head on down to Florida, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you, Uncle Lisa, for sharing the link. And BB3 and everybody else, I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Peace out, everybody.